He moved to the United Kingdom in search of a better life. One decision has resulted in this Nigerian brother being deported back to Nigeria. There are valuable lessons that can be learned from this story. This story begins with a Nigerian called Etiosa. Etiosa has two siblings in Nigeria, Osas and Abiyawa. Osas is the middle one. As soon as this brother arrived in the UK, his dream, which he's promised his mom, who is now deceased, was that I will do everything to bring my younger brother and sister to join me in the UK. As soon as he settled, he was looking for all avenue to bring them. The opportunity came when he ran into a friend who told him about care workers visa sponsorship. That was a time that most people did not even know about it. He wanted to bring his two siblings, but he couldn't afford it. He decided to bring his younger brother, Osas. The deal that he had with Osas was that, look, bro, I will bring you to the UK, but I don't want our sister to come with care workers visa sponsorship because she has a master's, a first degree in Nigeria. I want her to come and do her master's degree in the UK. When she finishes her master's, she will have 2 years post-study and she'll be able to start her life. You will have to pay the school fees, but you will live with me for a year. Before you know it, his younger brother, Osas, his visa did not take long. He was granted a visa. He came to the UK, lived with his brother for a year. He did not pay 1 penny in rent. He identified a school in the north of England and he initially gave the brother that he wanted to follow the agreement. He committed 1,500, which Osas paid himself to this school. He was then looking to pay the remaining amount for the sister to come and join him. Everything was going well between this brother. One fateful day, Osas was on social media. He received friend requests. He looked at the person that sent him a friend request. It's somebody that he is familiar with. They all grew up in the same area. This is a girl called Yinka. Rumor has it that when Osas was in Nigeria, he asked Yinka out. Yinka said, no, I am not interested. You don't have what I'm looking for. But the moment Osas arrived in the UK, he was posting pictures on social media with champagne. And Yinka then saw some of his picture and she realized that, oh, it looked like this brother is doing well. And that was when she decided to come into this guy's life. He accepted the friend request. And before you know it, this brother started dating this girl. He fell in love with Yinka from afar. Before you know what was happening, this brother bought a ticket. He did not tell anyone in his family. He flew to Nigeria and he had a registry marriage between him, Yinka, and one of his friends. He told that friend, don't tell my family. I'm calling you here to sign as a witness because you're my very good friend. The friend did not tell. Before you know what was happening, Yinka couldn't keep the happiness about relocating to the UK, about marrying this guy who now lives in the UK. She posted the pictures on Facebook and everywhere. The family saw the picture. They were initially shocked. The guy, meanwhile, as soon as he went to marry the girl, the brother who contacted me, Etiosa, said he noticed that his younger brother started acting weird. He wasn't coming to his house. Whenever he calls him, he was giving me an excuse. And the guy moved out of where he was living. He did not even tell him to leave his house. This guy just moved out. From before you know what was happening, he was no longer in contact with his brother. Yinka joined this guy in the UK. He joined him and everything was going well. He is now saying that it was Yinka that told him not to have any contact with his sibling. And he followed this girl's advice and he stopped all contact with his sibling. But the school that he said he was going to pay for the sister, he came up with a plan. One fateful day when him and Yinka were struggling financially to raise money to rent a house, he then decided that he wanted to withdraw the application and asked the school to pay back the 1,500. He called the school and said they should refund the money. The school told him that due to data protection law in the UK, We need to speak to the person whose name is on the school admission letter. He then called back again. This time around, he coached Yinka on what to say, gave Yinka the sister's details, and Yinka called pretending to be his sister Abiyewa. The school refunded some of the money, but they deducted administration fare from the money. This brother did not tell the sister that, look, I have already can withdraw your admission. He kept quiet. He was calling the sister, pretending that everything was well. When the time came for the sister was expecting to go to the embassy to apply, thinking that the elder brother has promised that he has paid the fee. This guy did the unthinkable. He contacted his friends in Nigeria. He told them, give me forged school admission letters and everything, give it to me. They gave him something that looked genuine, but it's not genuine. He forwarded everything to the sister. He did not tell the sister out of pride. The sister received the document. She printed it. She went to the office thinking that she was going to apply to come to the UK. She submitted the application. After some time, she received a letter informing her that the UK embassy has made a decision. They refused her. She was shocked. She went there to collect the reason for refusal, and that is when she realized that she has not only been refused, she has been banned for 10 years for not applying. She cannot apply for UK visa because she submitted fake document which she did not know that the brother has submitted. She was mad. She could not believe that the brother that they grew up together, they loved each other, they all ate in the same food. And this is the brother who had the mind to do this kind of thing. The brother was shocked. This brother in the UK was shocked. The sister in Nigeria, Abiyewa, she herself, she was shocked. They stopped talking to their brother. The brother initially tried to deny that he doesn't know what was going on. It was later the school, when she called the school said, someone called, you called and told us you were no longer interested. What are you talking about? That was when he realized that the brother has already withdrew the money that he paid and told the wife, using the wife to call on his behalf. So the family became mad. The brother who called me said, Frank, I cannot believe that my younger brother could ever do a thing like this. One day, Osas was at home when he received an email informing him that the company that brought him to the UK, they've lost their visa sponsorship. The brother was shocked. He did not know what to do. When he told his wife, who is his dependent, the woman is very shocked. Within a few days, she got a job, and the job offered sponsorship. So the plan was that Yinka will now be the main applicant, and Osas will now be her dependent. And that is when Osas, when I spoke to him, said he noticed changes completely. He said the wife used to put food on the table for him, but as soon as the table changed, everything turned. They started arguing a lot. He was suspecting that the woman was having an affair. She's never at home. When on her day off, she's always with her friend. He said the things that the wife wasn't doing before, she was not doing it. She was now wearing the latest O1 going to the latest party, everything. He said these are the things that the woman wasn't doing before. The woman was now talking to friends. He was now mad. He said one day, him and the wife were having an argument, and he was saying, look, all of a sudden, now that you've noticed that you are not the one that I am depending on, you're not treating me differently, and everything has changed, I cannot believe. The girl said, go away, what are you talking about? As he was trying to drag the girl back, say, I'm talking to you, why are you walking away? The girl slapped him. Paul! The brother was shocked. You slapped me. The girl said, yes, I'll slap you. Slap you. You dragged the guy. Are you okay? The guy slapped him again, second time. You know, beneath people with pride. The guy said, what? You slapped me? He started punching this girl, punched this girl, beat this girl. The girl managed to rush upstairs. She locked herself in the room. He rushed to the room. Babe, I'm sorry, babe, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. The girl locked the room. What he didn't know was that the girl she's already called the police, and she has already informed the Home Office a few days ago, written to them that she doesn't want to be the sponsor. She wants to withdraw the sponsorship from this guy. The police came. Osal said as soon as police knocked on the door, he opened the door because he wasn't expecting the police. They opened the door, the girl rushed down. The girl said she was the one that called the police, and they can see black eye there. Gentleman was immediately arrested, taken to the station. The girl told the officers there that she has already informed the Home Office that she wants to withdraw consent. She doesn't want to be the sponsor again. That was when the police then say we needed to verify. They make sure, because she was dealing with the police, when the bail expired, they were considering the bail condition pending further investigation. The girl insisted. She showed them the email, and the police, they make sure that they spoke to the Home Office, who told them that yes, they've received the email, but they haven't addressed it. Because this guy was in custody, and UK, they want to deport people as easy as possible. Instantly, they made a decision. The lady that is Osas's sponsors has already said, I am no longer interested in the relationship, so we don't need to wait. That was when they made a decision that this guy cannot be bailed back to anywhere. He needs to be sent back to Heathrow Deportation Center. When the guy was in Heathrow Deportation Center, that was when he realized that he has a brother who he hadn't spoken to. That was when he asked, my big brother, Etiosa. Let me call my big bros. He called the bros, said, bros, please. It was a devil. My eyes is cleared. I was in love before, but the love is no longer there again. The brother said, Frank, when I saw my phone rang with head number, I didn't want to pick it before, but somebody said, pick this call. I picked the phone. The first thing I heard is, bros. My brother was crying. I said, what's his problem? You haven't spoken to me since you moved out of my house. And every time I've been trying to reach you, you've been giving me an excuse. What is the problem? The brother was crying, bro, please, because of mama, because of mommy, please, their mom is deceased. What is the matter? I was when he now told the brother all the story. As I'm talking to you now, I am in Heathrow Deportation Center. I am going to be sent back, get a lawyer. What happened? What about the love of your life? The woman that you love with your life? The guy said, this is the story, what happened between me and Yinka. The brother said, So, okay, what do you want me to do? I said, get a lawyer. I said, no. You need to go back to Nigeria. But if you go back to Nigeria, don't go to my house where our sister is staying. If you go to that house, I'm going to arrest you. Just go and start your life and go away with yourself. Don't ever come to us. That is how this brother, who came to the UK with high hopes, today he has now landed in Murtala Mohammed Airport in Nigeria with nothing other than the shirt, the trouser, and the shoe that he wore when he was arrested. What are the lessons that can be learned from this story? Number one, trust is difficult to rebuild once you betrayed. You betrayed the trust of your brother and sisters, people that you grew up with. Because you were in love, you even went as far as giving your sister fake documents. Dishonest and shortcut can destroy long-term opportunity. Why did you not tell your sister, I am no longer interested in sponsoring you? You carry your cross. I am no longer interested. You made the innocent woman to go to the embassy under the impression that she had genuine document, only to be told that everything apart from her passport is fake. Immigration fraud carry life-changing legal consequences. Family sacrifice should never be taken for granted. Decisions made in secret often create painful outcome for everyone involved. Osas is now saying today that he believes that he was it was juju, black magic that Yinka used for him. At the moment he received the friend request, that his life turned around, he wasn't thinking and he didn't know what he was doing. Do you believe that this is the work of black magic? Do you believe that it is also black magic that is responsible for this man giving fake document to his sister to go and submit at the embassy? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. If you have any story that you want to share with myself and my team, you can WhatsApp it to us. We will always share it if we believe that people can learn from it. Don't forget to like and share. Peace.